Well guys, we are back. We had a quiet week, but we're back for baking. So obviously I didn't get to bake last week, so I've fallen behind on my 52 cakes again. I think I need to do 2 this week, and then I'm still, I think, 2 behind. But anyway, this week we are, I think this is week 9. So, and I've had someone message me as well. They went and brought the book. And look, I'm skipping because again, I need to check, and there's a couple ingredients, like, because there's some, I call them fancy cakes in here, and they're not, there's some ingredients that aren't things that I typically would have in my little baking array. I think one had rhubarb, and I was like, I don't even know if rhubarb's in season, is it? I've got no idea. So there may be a cake here or there where I may have to swap it out. There was another one that has those, what is it, fajolas. I think you can get them. I don't know where, and I don't know if it's like a certain season either. So yeah, if you know, yeah, fajola and apple shortcake. So yeah, I need to figure out where I get those from, because I need 10 of them. Anyway, so this week we are doing this one, which is just a coconut cake. Nice, easy. I flipped to it. I was like, I've got all of that. That's what we're doing. So I've got my hand mixer out. Let's grab a bowl. And you want an 8-inch cake tin. You want 150 grams of butter. I might have to stick mine in the microwave for 10 seconds or something, because it's not completely softened. I've only had it sitting out for about maybe 15 or 20 minutes. It feels so good to be baking this weekend. I really missed getting to do it last weekend. And I think it like kind of threw my week off too, guys, because like I wasn't recording, and I was busy in that, but I think too, like, not baking or having anything else, like kind of threw that week off. As weird as that sounds. Microwave for 10 seconds to soften it. We want 200 grams of caster sugar. Or 201. We want a teaspoon of vanilla bean paste. Use your stand mixer if you want to. They actually do use a stand mixer in the book, but whatevs. It does the same. It does the same thing. Let's cream these together. Nice and fluffy. Nice and creamed and fluffy, and we're going to add our eggs. Why can I not see the bloody eggs on the list? 3 eggs. 3 eggs. We'll add 1 at a time and then give it a mix. Oops. Mix that one in. I don't like this shit all over my bench. Another egg. That one didn't crack very well. And let's add the last egg. Now it does say to do the dry ingredients in a separate bowl, add half. I'm not doing that. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. Today's not one of those days. We're just gonna throw it all in the bowl and mix it together. 185 grams of self-raising flour. So close. 165. Half a teaspoon of baking powder. And we want 50 grams of coconut. I don't know why I moved my bowl away. So we want 50 grams. Okay, let's mix those together. You only wanted the dry ingredients in another bowl because you wanted to make sure that it's combined properly. But if you're being a lazy bitch like me and just throwing it in one bowl, just make sure you mix it well with your mixer. You want 185 mils of milk. We'll put half in and mix it, and then we'll put the other half. Let's get my tin and line it. I'm going to use this square one. It doesn't say like how high, so I'm looking at, because my 8 is an 8 by 2. I feel like maybe it might be just cutting it close, so I'm going to use this square one. And I didn't grease this one because this is one of my non-stick ones, which are fucking amazing, and I wish that I had another set of them because I absolutely love them. And this doesn't have any icing at all on it. It's just sprinkling it with icing sugar on top. I think this was a good choice. I think it would have fitted the 8 by 2, but it might just go over a little bit, and I just didn't want to take the risk. I just didn't want to take the risk. This is fine. I'm just going to try and even the top of it out. I love how it says tap the tin gently on the bench. I don't think I ever do that gently. All right, it's going to go into the oven 160 for 40 to 45 minutes. I'll probably check it at 35 just in case, but she'll probably stay in there the whole time. Coconut cake. When I flipped it out, it stuck tiny little bit on the back to the pan, unfortunately. Didn't really make a difference, but I ate that piece off, and oh my god, it tasted so good. I can't believe how well that tasted. We're just going to sprinkle some icing sugar on it. Okay. Yum. And I'll show you in the morning. I'll cut it at work. I'll show you what it looks like inside. Let's cut the coconut cake.